on, First Descendants, and welcome to another video. Today, guys, we're back again with another boss guide. We're going to be taking a look at Swamp Walker. Now, out of all the bosses, to me personally, this is the easiest one to defeat, as long as you have the right conditions. After you defeat the pyromancer, this is kind of like a cakewalk. It's a really easy one. He's not that fast. He's super slow. You just got to kind of worry a little bit more for his splash damage. So if you follow this guide, you guys are going to be able to complete this either solo or with a team. If you have teammates, make sure they come and watch the video so they can kind of understand the mechanics and know what to expect. All right, so first things first, guys, of course, he's going to be attacking you with toxin ability. And the number thing I recommend is make sure you guys go ahead and do the recommended attribute resistance. So if I go to my character right here, let me go to my character. If we go to Descendant modules and we look at the toxin one, so we go toxic antibodies. I have a 2112, and that is with, I believe it was a total of 6 upgrades, so it pushes it to number 12. And I highly recommend you do this, because you definitely don't want to get stuck with this option where it's like you can't get past this boss and you can't progress through the storyline. So highly recommend you do this, even if you are, like, man, I don't know if I should expend my Kuiper shards on that. Don't worry, guys, we have guides on how to farm Kuiper, so just don't worry about it, guys. You will be getting a ton of Kuiper later along in the game, but you want to progress as quickly as you can. So this is like a #1 requirement. If you guys play with teams, or if you play in public, make sure you type there in the chat and tell them, do you have your toxic antibodies leveled up? Because this is kind of like what's going to prevent you from progressing and moving forward, due to the fact that since a lot of people don't have their resistance up, they're going to be going down. So you want to avoid that. So this is going to be the main thing you want to do whenever you're fighting this boss. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the boss, and I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of what you should be shooting at. So he has 2 main things. Number 1, his sensor on the top, his 2 shoulders. Those are going to be the easier ones to do. Now, one thing I did find when trying to kill him, grappling to these are a little bit hard. I was having a lot of hard time just because he's such a big body. Trying to get a little bit around him and grapple onto them, it's a little bit hard. So the best thing I could say is I would recommend is either get on top of a platform and then grapple to them, or just shoot them out and take them out. After you go ahead and knock his shoulders down, he's going to go into this enrage mode. Now, the enrage mode is pretty interesting, because what tends to happen is he'll spawn little spawn walkers that, they're like, I call them little spawn walkers because they look like him, but they're grayed out. And when he does that, he is going to throw like this spew of green goo in front of you, right? So that's kind of like his main, like you'll see him going in rage and throwing the spew at you. But when he does that, he will go into automatic turret mode, and he'll start firing his turret. Now, when this happens, on each kneecap, there's going to be a little bit tube that pops up that looks pink, and you're going to have to clean and clear every single tube that's found in his legs. I believe it's a total of 6 of these, and you're going to take those out, and that's going to pretty much cancel his enrage mode. And then after that, it's just kind of a matter of avoiding getting splash damage by the toxin, and just overall just kiting him. After you knock his shoulders, he does have a part on his legs that you're able to shoot as well, but he also has a little eye in the middle. Now, I found out when you shoot the little eye in the middle, it does just a tad bit more damage. So you're going to make sure that you constantly keep an eye on that, so you'll be able to take him out. Of course, his the best weapons, or the best thing to use when it comes to killing him, is electricity on this one. So you're going to want to make sure you do that and take him out as fast as you possibly can. But overall, in general, this is by far one of the easiest bosses. Now, if you're stuck on any other boss, especially the one that's coming up next after this one, I have a guide for that, so make sure you guys watch it. I hope you guys are enjoying our content here on the channel. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below. We also will be helping carry people throughout the week on stream if they're stuck on any boss. And especially, these are pretty easy on normal mode, but wait till you get hard mode. That is when things get a little bit crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.